And now, introducing the new Sneaky G-Man store on Etsy. All you got to do, go on to Etsy, type in Sneaky G-Man store, and you could get your very own Are You My Malacca shirt, Samsung cell phone case, or just a cap or a beanie. Let's go Giants. Ow. Hey guys, I appreciate you wanting to enjoy the show. First, I got to give a couple shout outs. First off, I want to give a shout out to dresscomfy.com. She has the latest and greatest for Sneaky G-Man merch. So please, check it out. dresscomfy.com. Also want to give a shout out to 3 a.m. Water Hydration for the go-getters. Natural spring water. Go get it. Now let's go do the damn thing. Before we do the damn thing, I got to give a shout out to George's Trophies, aka Sergeant M replica trophies. Guys, Father's Day coming up soon. This is the perfect gift. Matter of fact, this is the perfect gift for any occasion. I mean, who wouldn't want a replica Super Bowl trophy of their team? The team that got the ultimate prize, the Lombardi Trophy. So when you get a chance, go to his Facebook page, George's Trophies, a.k.a. Sergeant M's Replica Trophies. Now, we gonna do the damn thing.
You're listening to Make It Count, the Sneaky G podcast on Northeast Streaming Sports.
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneaky G.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.
Let's go, Giants! Ow! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneaky G. But, man, it has been a long time. Damn, it's good to be back. It's good to be on the show. Talk with you guys right now. Raider Mod, what's up, man? Hope y'all doing good. Just so y'all know, right now we are, we're representing the Northeast Streaming Sports. We're live on Roku TV. Go to Northeast Streaming Sports. Download it. You will see yours truly. And if you come on the show, you see you too. All right. Now, we do have a lot to be talking about. Giants fan number 10, I missed you too. He shot out a message, says, yo, Sneaky, we missed you. I missed you too, brother. Really do. Hi, Cowboy Chris is up in the house. Hey, Chris, don't be afraid to come on the show today. Don't be, I don't want to say the outro, so I'm not going to come on. Suck it up, Buttercup. Come on the show. It's been a while. Chris, miss you too. And real quick update. Chris, you might want to pay attention to this as well. As you all know, I hope those of you, and right now I have, not only are we on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Northeast Streaming Sports, I'm also, I'm on, TikTok Live and Instagram Live. I'm going to try my best to incorporate all of this today. Okay. All of this today. We're going to make this happen. Okay. Now, before I do all that, I'm going to put the link out right now. And then we're going to get this party started. We got a lot to talk about. And I want you all to bear with me for a little bit. First off, I want to apologize. I'm going to take this little clip and I'm going to put it on Facebook. I'm going to apologize to all my Facebook users. Apparently, not TikTok. Normally it's TikTok. That'd be whatever, be acting funny. But for some reason, it's what do you call it? Facebook. And I'm not sure why. I did a post where it must be a Cowboys fan, because I did a post where I know you guys saw it, where the guy was like, "Hey, come here, look at this," and it showed Dak with the Lombardi Trophy, and then you hear me in the background yelling "Psych," and then they all disperse and they run, and apparently that affected their guidelines. I was inciting violence. I was making bigoted remarks. I was referencing drugs, beating up kids, kicking a kid at Kmart. God bless Jesus, whatever that saying is. I don't know. No, seriously, I have no idea. I have no idea why, Facebook is the way they are. But as I say, it is what it is. So moving on. Now, I am I want to talk about Barkley, all right? Because everywhere I go, even I got stopped in the mall one day with Mama. Boy, hey, what are y'all gonna do about Barkley? I don't know. You tell me. I have my hold on a sec. Big Boss, can I join? Of course you can join. You can definitely join. Go to my Instagram or TikTok, whatever. It's in the bio. You'll see it, and you'll be on the thing, the backstage, if you will. Well, you'll see the show, and then once you should see the link, and then vice versa. It is what it is. I gotta stop saying that. It is what it is. Man, that'd be a good drinking game if you're of the age of 21. If you're the 21. Anyway, oh wow, here we go. Giants are trash. Daniel Jones is trash. Well, you know what? No. A playoff team is not trash. And yes, I'm gonna celebrate that playoff team. Accept my request. I can't accept your request because I'm on the show live, and I don't see it until Anyway, so let me get on about Barkley real quick. So they are in contract talks. Okay, first it was off, then it was on, and now it's on again. Now it was off, on, off, on. Now the two sides are talking. Okay, and I was watching the Giants fangirl. Big shout out, by the way. I saw her on Instagram, and the question was, will Saquon switch agencies? And let's back up. Why should Saquon switch agencies? What's the reason for that? And I'm going to tell you, right? Or I wouldn't be bringing it up in the first place. Back in the bye week, they meaning the New York Football Giants, offered Saquon, I want to say 13.5. All right. Of course, I don't know the particulars. That's just a guesstimate. We'll see what comes out in the end, okay, if you will. And he turned it down during the bye week. 13 and some change. The rumor was he wanted McCaffrey money, and he didn't get it, and he wasn't pleased. He felt maybe offended, whatever the case may be. Okay. At the end of the day, as his words, it's all about respect. Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go, Gabe. That's what I'm talking about. In the clutch, it was 12.5. Okay. And Gabe, correct me if I'm wrong too. Was it the signing bonus that was the question, or that was the hanging chad, if you will? Because that's another thing that I heard. I want to say it was from Ant, and some other people even mentioned that it was the signing bonus. So anyway, so I don't know if y'all remember a few weeks back, Saquon went to he had like a charity event. Hold on a sec. Gabe responded. He said it was guaranteed money. That was yes. Okay. I thought so. And I don't even know. And allow me to butt in. I don't even know what the guaranteed money was. All I know is the guaranteed money was the issue. Okay. It wasn't so much the dollar amount. Yeah. I don't know how much they offered him for the guaranteed money. No clue. But Saquon had a event where it was like a camp, if you will. And it was a good showing, right? He did get a lot of support from the Giants. I want to say the defensive coordinator, Wink was there. Who else? A lot of the, and a lot of the NFL giant players was there. So they pretty much, they helped him out with the camp. And I want to try and share. I want to share the screen real quick with you all. So bear with me here. Let me know if you guys, first off, let me know if you guys can hear this. Okay, let me know.
The offseason has been good. Got to spend a little more time with my family.
Okay, can you guys hear that when he was talking? Please let me know in the comments. If not, I'll try and I hope you guys can hear it. All right, I'm gonna play it.
Got to be in Arizona to train.
I know you guys can hear it. I know you guys can hear it. Okay, you guys can hear it. Okay, perfect.
Get a chance to focus on the things I know.
All right, so before I go any further, all right, hold on. Let me just do this real quick before I go any further. I'm going to be hypocritical. Okay. And I want you guys to hear me now. And what I mean by being hypocritical is this. I want Saquon on the field, right? Like we all do. But at the same time, I want him to get the bag, right? Because when he gets the bag, he's happy. He's going to produce on the field. He's going to want to win for us, right? Now, but he's not happy about what type of bag he's going to get. And I don't want a pissed off Saquon. Okay. Anyway, bottom line, I want him on the field, but I want him to do what's best for him. So, okay, let's go ahead and play it out. Here we go.
Work on speed, all little things that you go back and you watch film and see things.
So this whole thing's about 12 minutes long.
Sit down with my trainer.
Basically, right now he's talking about his training regimen.
For your teammates who were here today, including defensive coordinator Wink Martindale.
Yeah, I mean that's awesome. It means a lot to me.
So right there, Coach, they're confirming what I just said. Wink was there. A lot of the players were there.
This time of year in off season, but to have my teammates and have Wink come out, it's amazing. Not just for me, but just for the kids too. Because at the end of the day, it's all about getting back to the kids, have fun, go on the field, play football, throw football around with them, show them some drills, and I'm happy those guys are able to show up.
How would you kind of classify where things stand with you and the team and the contract?
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
So right now, he's in a corner, okay? Saquon is a smart guy. He's not just going to approach this gentleman with him not being aware that he's going to ask him questions, okay? Now, and I said I was going to be a hypocrite, and I am, and I'm going to explain where. But if I was his people, and if I was in his camp, I wouldn't have approached him at all. And if I did, I'd have been like, look, don't talk about the contract. It's a delicate situation. The moment you bring it up, we're pulling him away. Because you have to protect your asset, okay? You don't, and it goes both ways. The Giants, like Shane will quickly tell you where to go. Okay. Shane will say, that's all I'm going to talk about, Barkley. Even Coach Dable will be like, this is all I'm going to talk. Our conversations are private, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So here we go.
I really don't know how we'll classify that. My mindset is right now is everything's going to take care of itself. So I'm just going out there.
That's one of the best answers.
Training, working, and taking it day by day.
What are you looking for? What would make, from your side, what do you think needs to happen to get the deal done?
What do I think needs to happen to get the deal done?
That's one of the questions I'd have told him not to ask, but that's not me. But go ahead.
Today, I would like to address that. I feel like there's been some things out there that's been misleading. Obviously the sources or the stories that have been out there. But I've been public. I came out public. I've been open about it. I said I want to be a Giant for life. This is where I want to be. And at the end of the day, it's all about something that respectable. It's all about respect, and that's really what it is.
Are you saying that the reports of deals you allegedly turned down are inaccurate?
Yeah, it's misleading for sure. I think I came out and said that I want to be a John for life. I came out and said that I'm not trying to reset the running back market. So for those reports to come out and try to make me look like greedy or whatever, that's not even close to being.
Okay, so Ant chimed in. Thanks, Ant. He chimed in. Hope you can come on tonight, man, if you can. All offers outside of 12.5 were never confirmed. Okay, so I guess we'll just sit at the 12.5 because I think the way how I'm reading what you wrote was anything after that. So what Barkley just said, it's all about respect, and he wants to be a Giant forever. Now, this is where I become a hypocrite. Then why haven't you signed the tag? Then why haven't you taken offers that they have given you? And then on the flip side, I'm like, but I want you to get the bag. So allow me to butt in. You got a good point. Allow me to butt in sports. That's his name. I'm not making it up. He's a Cowboys fan. Get your money. Can't be mad at that. And as a fan, as a Giants fan, as a New York Football Giants fan, to the way the running game was prior to him, okay, prior to Barkley, it was atrocious. And I'm getting a lot of text right here on TikTok saying that Barkley's your offense. He's your main. Look, at the end of the day, offensively, if you don't have a running game, you're not going to be successful in the passing game. And if you're not going to have a decent passing game, you're not going to have a good running game. Look, when Eli, his last few years as a Giant, well, no, before Barkley got there, Eli's biggest game was the play action. But once Ahmad and Brandon Jacobs, Brandon, happy birthday, by the way, once they left, all they had to do was have Eli beat him. And at times, Eli could not. You can't put the game only on Eli Manning because all they got to do is drop seven deep. That's it, and have 4 rushers. Hold on, let me read this. Especially with Jones as your quarterback. Listen, Jones. See, this is where I don't know. Hold on, let me see who said that. Someone's okay, especially it says Rams for Rams EY. Okay. If you're saying that about Daniel Jones, then you really didn't pay attention to football this season. You really did not watch how that man improved. Okay. 7 rushing touchdowns, 15 TD passes, 4 interceptions. Well, was it 5? I think it was 4 interceptions this year. He improved immensely. Now, am I going to sit here and say that Daniel Jones alone is going to beat you? No, he's going to need that running game. And I mean running game outside of his own running game. So hold on. Okay, let's see here. Giants Chronicle podcast. Guys, go check him out. Because once he signs the tag, he can't sign another contract that will give him longer term stability. I disagree with that. But no, because if you remember, if I'm not mistaken, now, Gabe, if I'm not mistaken, Cat Williams, he signed his contract. I'm sorry, he signed his tag and then later signed the big dollar contract, if I'm not mistaken. And if I am, please call me out. Call me out. Because what I can recall, he signed the tag. just so he could get into the OTAs and practice with everybody. And then they worked on the longer deal, because if I'm not mistaken, you can always sign a newer contract. That's all you're doing. So hold on, let me just check TikTok real quick. Okay, no, I'm not saying that about the Packers. What do you think about? Nope, not gonna say that about the Cowboys. Nope, I'm not gonna say that about that Cowboy receiver. Okay, no questions there. Sweet guy, what's up? I see you. No questions. Okay, so I'm gonna go on with this real quick. Here we go.
The truth. Yeah. It is what it is.
Is part of it that the guaranteed money in those alleged offers is not close to what the numbers portray?
I'm not gonna get too much into the contract details, but like I said, some of the stories are misleading. I said I'm not trying to reset the market. I said I want to be a Giant for life, so I'll let you guys read between the lines for that.
The team.
So I don't like that backhanded comment. I don't know. I don't like it. I just don't know. Read between the lines. What are you trying to say, Saquon? What are you trying to say in that phrase right there? You're talking about respect. You're not trying to reset the market. You're not trying to, everything's misleading. You want to be a Giant for life. What are you saying? What are you? And I just don't understand. You turn down a contract midway, right at the bye week. And again, this is the hypocrite of me right now, because the Darren Waller, freaking phenomenal trade. This is where I'm like, just sign the tag so you be on the field, so you can be a part of the team, and everything will work its way out. Okay, and I got a response from Gabe. Now, Gabe, he never signed the tag. He just got tagged. Now, I'm talking about Leonard Williams. I'm talking about Leonard. He didn't actually sign the tag because the deal was negotiated before he even had time to sign the tag. The tag for the big cat was a placeholder, just like this one. So he signed a longer term deal before he signed the tag. Okay. All right. I just remember that. I don't know. Maybe I'm not, I am old and I do suffer from CRS, can't remember shit. So I could be mistaken. And I'm going to take your word for it, because what I can recall from that fiasco with Gettleman and all that, he signed the tag and then later signed the long-term deal. But, I digress. Allow me to butt in, said he just wants a fair market value contract to me. See money for him to ask for it. It's not outlandish. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Zeke ruined it a lot for the backs that are better professional than him. No, I think oh yeah, Gabe, I'll send out the link right here. No, I don't think it was Zeke that wrong one. I don't think it was Zeke that ruined the deal. It was the draft. That lowered the market, if you will. Okay, copy. Hold on, I'm gonna put the link out again here, Gabe. Okay. There we go. The link is out. Okay, let's go ahead and.
Team has said they're prepared to carry you on the tag, on that number, the 10 million number. Would you play on the tag?
You got July 17th, right? So, I guess I would make those decisions or start thinking about that when July 17th comes.
But it's sitting out this season.
Okay, let's remember July 17th. Let's remember that
on the table.
Like I said, I think that's a conversation. Like you said, that's the card I could have played. That comes up in conversation if something don't get done by July 17th. And we have, I don't know what the exact date is, and we got a little bit of time in between there. So When that day
He's not
comes up,
sitting out the season.
then I'll have to sit down with my team, sit down with my family, and make decisions. See what we're gonna do. What's the next game plan? What's the next move?
That's
Is that
something that's
you've
going
thought
to.
of? Is that something you've ever thought about in the back of your mind?
No, I haven't thought about it because it's not July 17th yet.
People are going to look at that and say, "Hey, he's willing to sit out the season." There's obviously
See, now
a
they're
lot of
putting
risk
words in
that,
his
right?
mouth.
So Le'Veon Bell did that. I guess you could say he did get paid, but it didn't help him long term in his career. You wouldn't be concerned on that end about the possibility of missing time in the league during your prime?
Yeah, I mean, I think when you sit back and you look at it, obviously there is, the situation we're having with Le'Veon, and some people say it didn't work out for him or whatever. So I think I would have to sit
My bad.
down and actually go through that whole process and think about that whole process.
Okay, while they're talking, all reports that I'm reading and a lot of other people, a lot of other Giant fans are reading, is the fact that he will sign the tag at minimum, but it would be in the best interest for him to get a long-term deal. Right about,
one day at a time, one day at a time. Now, if that day comes up and I have to sit down and make that comment, I was a big part of that. And not just me, conversation. We'll see what's the best plan.
I wanted to see.
Do you think the Giants could afford to not have you?
Do I think the Giants can afford to not have me? I don't view it like that because it's a team game. It's a team game. That's how you win. I will say that basically alluding to where the running back market and everything's going on. I see that. I'm aware of that. But I feel like that I'm more than that. I feel like that we finally got to a place where, we're a successful team. We got to start winning games. And I feel like that I was a big part of that. And not just me only. It takes every single day.
So I'm going to leave that alone.
Out on that field to get the job done. But I feel like I was a big part of that. So at the end of the day, what the reality is, I want to win football games. I want to bring a championship to New York. They know that. I think everyone knows that. I think everyone knows how much of a player I am. But that's the business. And that's what happens. And
what's up, man? I see you.
July 17th, and we'll see what happens.
When the team says, we want to prioritize taking care of our own, but you stand where you stand, do those words ring hollow to you if you're in this position, treated this way in these negotiations?
I hate that. I hate that question.
Yeah.
I hate that question.
I would say I believe it because, I've had conversations with Dave. I've had conversations with Joe. I'm not going to sit and say nothing's going to get done before July 17th. I can't sit and say that. So,
diminished what you've done for that franchise since 2018.
When it happens, then I'll sit down.
I'm sorry, I keep going back and forth, guys.
Do you think in these negotiations the Giants have diminished what you've done for that franchise since 2018?
Do I think the human side of me, you could come out and you could say how you feel, this and that, there, but being a professional and understanding the business, it's a business. It's a sad reality of it. I never thought it would have to be this difficult to come to this point, but we say family business is family business in that facility, in that building, and I'm going to stick to that. So it's not much, I'm going to go too much into that, but it's a business. They can do.
Would you describe your feelings
of the
whole situation?
I would say, well, everyone came out and said that I'm frustrated. Well, no one wants to get attacked. I mean, if you put anybody in a position, nobody wants to get tagged. But I don't think it was the thing that I'm frustrated most about is, like I said, family business is family business, and then sources come out and stories.
Real quick, Evil God Wrestling Podcast, or Evil, I'm gonna try and get your name right. Evil God Wrestling Bros Podcast. Got to set up a surgery appointment for myself. I got diagnosed with scoliosis the other day. Hey man, prayers to you. Take care of yourself. That's the big thing there. So now I think I want to end it on
the NFL side of it. This is how it goes. This is how it works. So me getting tagged, was upset about it. No one wants to get tagged, but sit and say I was frustrated.
Sports, I see. What's up?
What really got me upset is that the stories that got leaked out and how misleading they were and how untruthful they were, and I feel like it was trying to paint a narrative of me or paint a picture of me that's not even the truth, not even close to being the truth.
Okay, so that right there, that's kind of what I want to, and I'll end with this, with him. I hope that comment was not geared towards the Giants, because I don't think I can't imagine the Giants being I don't want to say manipulative to kind of say, hey, go ahead and leak this information. Let's let the public believe Barkley to look this way, so that'll force his hand to. I can't see the Giants actually doing something like that. So I just hope that comment wasn't geared towards the Giants organization. Now look, this is I'm gonna continue being a hypocrite. And Ant, I see you. Gabe, I see you too. So Philly Cowboy Chris, I see you as well. Dallas Cowboy Chris, excuse me. Let me get your name right, Chris. I want to do ultimately, as a fan, I want the Giants to win. I want the Giants to be successful. But do I want to risk it all on one player? Now, I'm not saying Barkley. I'm just saying in general, one player. Because it may not have, Galladay may not have affected us to a certain point last year. But to not have this type of caliber of a running back, yes, Dalvin Cook is out there. And we did pick up a running back from Oklahoma. I mean, there's a lot of answers outside of Barkley, but why? Why go in that direction? Now, in Barkley's case, I want him to get the bag, but I want him on the field. I want him to get paid, but I want him on the field. And I see you shaking your head. What's up?
What's up, man? So the whole Barkley situation, I understand he wants what he wants. And the media right now is doing anything and everything they can to stir up some stuff. I mean, I don't know if you saw the reports that came out in the last couple of days, the whole thing about Daniel Jones and his camp wanting $47 million to begin with. The fact that that's come out after the contract is already signed means nothing. Maybe he did it for that. Maybe he did want that. But don't we always say that that's the beginning of a bargaining chip? He tells him he wants this, but has his eye set on this. I mean, clearly he was okay with losing $7 million if he was really asking for 47. You know what I mean?
Well, and also if you break down his contract, he's only getting like 38, 30, what was it, like between 37 and 39 a year?
Yeah.
If that.
It's got some incentives in it. But the issue with Barkley is so I don't know if people know that. The reason July 17th is such an issue is if he does not sign that tag at the very least, he's sitting. We can't negotiate with him anymore, and he cannot sign that tag.
And he can't play with anybody else. Thus, he's sitting the whole year.
Yeah, because he was tagged. And essentially, the Giants could do it for 2 more years if they want to.
I was about to ask that.
And
I mean, that's not just a 1-year thing.
Right. You can do it up to
in retrospect of all of this contract talks, we meaning the Giants, we have the poker chip. We have the leverage. Now, okay, you don't want to play for the next 2 years, fine. But my question is, let's say he doesn't sign that tag, right? So then all that money, it's not dead money. That's money on our cap that we can still spend.
Correct.
Man, this is something. Now, but I am hearing that he will sign the tag.
I think he will too, at the very least. I think he's bringing it down to the. I mean, we may get another Daniel Jones situation, like 5 minutes before the deadline hits.
Right.
All this news flash comes across the board. Barkley signs a 3-4 year contract for like $14-15 million a year.
Hold on a sec. EMAC chimed in. He said, "Hey, Sneaky, I don't think I'm going to join the podcast because I'm at my grandma's right now hanging. Hey, brother, family, shoot, I ain't mad at you. Enjoy that family. And speaking of family, seeing the interactions with, Coach Dable and Joe Shane with Barkley and the success that they had last year, there's going to be a little animosity towards either one,
Well, you got to take Saquon for what he said. It's a family atmosphere. Tell me you don't get in an argument with your brother or sister. Tell me that your parents don't say something that you go into the bedroom and go, "I wish she was dead." You know what I mean? Like,
right. Yeah, but we all know money is the root of all evil. Money can alter a friendship, even family members. Money is a situation where it's a sticky point. And let's be honest, we as Giant fans, we understand the value of Barkley. Okay.
Right.
And he understands the value of what he brings to the team. But at the same time, we do have a Daniel Jones. We do have a Hodges, a Slayton. Although I hear, we'll that's for another show. Shepard, and like I said, Cook is out there as a free agent still. I mean, there are avenues as to how this team can kind of mitigate this journey that, hopefully it ends up with Barkley in the backfield.
Well, here's the thing. So you bring up Dalvin Cook. I think that's what Barkley's waiting for. I think that he thinks Dalvin Cook is going to get a bag where he can compare and say, listen, I'm better than he is.
Right.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, he's taking a shot. He's taking a chance because if, Cook gets a $10 million, $9 million contract like Austin Eckler got, then the Giants may come back at Barkley and go, listen, we'll be fair to you. We'll still offer you that 12.5, but we're not going a penny higher.
And what's sad though, I'm hearing if Cook does re-sign, he's not going to see more than 8.
Right.
He's not going to see more than 8 million. So I got Austin. What's up, Austin? Hey, Sneaky. Just wanted to say to you, man, I won't be around much because I have some rough family stuff. Oh man, I hope you get through it, man. Hope you get through it. Going on with my family members in the hospital. Hey man, I'm gonna pray for you, bro. For real. Hope you and you know what? I'm gonna take a sidebar real quick. Because this triggered me. What Austin, it triggered me. I don't know if I've been taking a lot of time off and whatnot, and I just want to let everybody out there know. All right, let me put the link. This past year, the month of March 2023 was a fucking ride for me. Excuse my language. It was a mental, it was like when I tell you I was going through the forest of depression and anxiety and just it all, I was going through it. So, I want to thank you, everybody, and even, with the shows that I was going, what I was doing, kind of get me through it. And it kind of, and I just want to thank everybody, but I just want to let everybody know it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to just, ride the wave, because sometimes, damn, it gets a hold of you, and, sometimes you just gotta take it for what it is. But luckily, I saw the light at the end of the tunnel. And all is good now, guys. So I just had to throw that out there. It's okay to not be okay, but it's not okay not to ask for help. So I want to throw that out there for everyone. Now, back to football. I want to bring Gabe in real quick. Wait, I want to bring in Gabe, and then I'm going to bring in everybody else. I see everybody there. Don't go anywhere, guys. We got plenty of show left. I want to Gabe.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay. So with Ant, actually, now that you're here, Gabe, Ant, do you recall the process when Cat Williams was getting re-signed. I could have swore he signed the tag and then he signed the extension. Is that how it played out?
I think you're right about that.
That's not possible though.
It is, because what the tag does, so basically what the tag means is we got our player locked down. But that's the
Right.
difference.
No. Okay, but there's a difference. But then there's a difference in placing the tag on a player and a player actually signing the tag.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. I want to say
you can sign the tag and then still work out a deal. Once the tag is signed, you're on the team, so they can make a deal with you. The problem is they can't transfer the tag. That's the only thing.
Right, because once they give the tag, that's it.
That's it.
But even if Barkley didn't sign any contract, the tag's already been issued, so they can't give it to anybody else.
Well, the majority of the time, the reason the tag is put out there is because they know it's a player that's going to, require some money, and to try and elongate it. What happens is they sign the tag. They sign the tag because they know they want to work out a long-term deal, which most of the time they end up doing.
You never have enough time when you bring on. Oh, Gabe, you got a hater.
Who?
Cowboy.
You gonna just read that comment? He says you never have enough time when you bring on Gabe.
Chris just likes busting on. That's
I have to bring Chris on now. I have to bring him on now. For just saying that.
Gabe?
No, I understand what you're saying, but if I remember the Leonard situation, it was a very fast process in which he got the tag and then signed the new deal. It wasn't like it's almost like he didn't really even have time to sign the tag.
I'm lost here.
Okay, so they placed the tag on Leonard, right? Right. But then it was only like a placeholder type of thing, and then they agreed to the deal.
For the most part, that's what the tag is used for. It gives the team extra time to sign the player to a long-term deal.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Right. But okay. So the other thing is if Saquon were to sign the tag, he loses all his leverage
for the year. That's it. But they can.
Right. But why would you want to do that?
Because he'd rather get paid than not get paid. That's the point. So again, he doesn't sign the tag. They cannot after the 17th. The tag is void, and he can't sign with any other team, and negotiations are off. So he'll be basically at the season.
Unless you're in like a Tony Pollard situation, where the reason Tony Pollard signed the tag is because, first of all, the Cowboys weren't going to pay him, and also he had this injury thing, and so he wanted to sign a tag to give him.
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
Well, here's where the tag.
But everyone else that got tagged didn't sign the tag because it's a leverage.
Here's the thing, though. The tag. What the tag does is the tag does offer you a little more money than what the going rate is at your skilled position. So it gives the Giants in this case, it gives the Giants a little leverage to say, listen, Saquon, the market out there right now is $8 to $9 million. We'll tag you, we'll give you the 10, and in the meantime, that 10 could end up meaning nothing, and we get a long-term deal done. That's basically what that does. It extends negotiations. That's what it does. And in case negotiations break down till the end of the season, that's why you can tag that player again the following year. If nothing is still done, but you want to hold on to that player. And that's where I think the Giants have the leverage because of the fact that I think they do want him here long term. The problem is what is it going to be? Right. But they can also pull the rug out from under him and say, you know what? You're 26 years old. At the end of this season, you'll be 27. We tag you again next year. You'll be 28. We tag you again the year after that. You're 29. Now, where's your career going? Because everybody knows around the age of 30, running backs are pretty much done.
Right, which is why the Giants don't want to give him guaranteed money.
No, they still want to give him guaranteed money. They just don't want to give him like $30 million. I mean,
Well,
because
it has to be over 22 and a half or whatever, because that's the 2-year franchise tag combined, basically. If you tag him twice, it equals like 22.5 million, basically. So
Well,
it has to be
that's just what the limit is for next year.
right. No, but with Saquon would be stupid to say I'm gonna sign a deal that has less than $22.5 million guaranteed. That says a 3-year deal. That means only 2 years are guaranteed, or only 2 years are fully guaranteed. The third year is basically an option year that's not guaranteed at all. Right?
what?
You're lost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So say the Giants tag him this year, right? He plays on the tag, yeah. Then we come back, do this whole carousel again next year.
Well, wait. Let me stop right there. The goal is for him not to be tagged. Well, not for him to play on the tag.
Right. I'll get there.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
So this
he'll
year,
get there eventually.
all right, shut up, Chris.
He beat me to it.
All right. So this year the tag is $10.1 million, right? Are we all
10.38.
following? What?
10.38.
Okay, 10.38 just for Ant.
Want to be
All right,
accurate,
give or take.
otherwise just say 10 million.
Okay, all right. $10.38 million, right? Next year, it goes up a certain percentage. Like it's not gonna be 10.38 next year. It's gonna go up. So together, if we tagged him again this upcoming year, if we tagged him again in a second time in a row, it goes up, and a franchise tag is fully guaranteed. So right there with those two franchise tags, you have 22 estimated million guaranteed, basically. Estimated around 22 million guaranteed, right? Are we following?
So far.
Okay, so you have $22 million guaranteed with two franchise tags 2 years in a row. So Saquon is going to want upwards of $22 million guaranteed, because if he took a deal that was below $22 million guaranteed, then there would be no point.
But you're talking about, hold on, you're talking about over the course of 2 years. Obviously, he's going to get more than 22 million over the course of 2 years. They understand.
Right. You would hope, but I'm talking about guaranteed money.
Right, but here, no. Well, yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
See, the problem with NFL players right now, and it's a problem for the organizations, not so much the players or the fans. The problem is they want so much money guaranteed that basically what they're asking is their whole contract to be guaranteed.
Yeah, they want
that's what they wanted. So go ahead.
No, I was just saying, but if that's what he's looking for is all the guaranteed money, then the Giants have to say no. And here's why. Yes, Saquon had an outstanding year last year. He's played 5 years with the Giants. He's only had 2 full seasons.
Yeah.
End of story. And I hate to say it, if he plays under the tag, the Giants benefit from that, because then what happens is that basically the Giants say, okay, Saquon, you're on a $10 million prove it deal.
And you know what? And again, that's where I'm okay with. If Saquon were to sign the tag and he weren't able to get a long-term deal, he has a prove me year. He has to prove it to the Giants that he can stay healthy. He can at least be available for 16 games. You know, this whole running back by committee, he doesn't have, 17 games. He doesn't have to, to play the full season, but at least be available. So now that Chris is nice and tucked away asleep, you have a running back, Tony Pollard, who's coming off injury. Will he even play this year?
Well, first of all, hello, Ant. Go Blue.
What's up, bro?
Hello, Gabriel.
Hello. Don't call me that, but hello.
I'm sorry. Go back at you.
That is the first time I've ever heard somebody call you Gabriel on the show. And I don't blame you for saying don't call me that, because if someone calls me it's Stefan, But if I've had a few that call me Steven, I'm like, you don't know me like that, buddy. You don't know me. You don't know.
I wasn't through with my introduction.
Oh, okay, go ahead, Chris. I'm sorry.
Hello, Steven. I mean, Stephen. Well, first of all, man, I'm so happy to see your bright and shiny face.
Hey, you would have saw last week, but somebody had to be out of town.
Hey, man, things occur. It just happened, bro. I was down there stuffing my face with beignets. Okay,
I know. I saw that. I saw that.
It is what it is.
I'm a little jealous. I ain't gonna lie.
But can I add to the Giants panic fest about Saquon?
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm not panicked. I just like to say.
Well, I'm like this. Your quarterback got better when Saquon was completely healthy, and he played the whole season. So
he always was better when Saquon.
Gabe, you had your 38 minutes.
Sorry, Christopher.
Gabriel, let me finish. Now, he improved when Saquon played the whole year.
Go Penn State. Sorry.
They hadn't beat Michigan in 6 years. But anyway, he improved because of Saquon being on the field. Okay. The coaching also helped and everything like that. So this is telling me that the Giants offense runs smoother when Saquon's on the field. And I think the Giants front office and Saquon together will both be idiots to not to get a deal done and get on the field. Now, to answer your question about my running back, Stephen, whatever your name is, Sneaky, he will be there. He will start. He will play the whole season. I have no concerns about Tony Pollard.
What was his injury?
It was an ankle injury, one of the ligaments in his ankle.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Gabe, if you want to rebut, you can go right ahead.
I'm not arguing.
We got like 38 more minutes.
All right, sounds good, Christopher. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I go by Christopher. Go ahead.
Okay, all right. Good for you.
The one thing I love about going to Chris's house, you see the L right before you walk in. So that says a lot about the.
Do we have to continue to go through this?
I'm just saying.
I wasn't on video confessing my love for Dak Prescott cheering for the Cowboys. That was you. It wasn't me.
What? Oh, please show the receipts.
Oh, hey, I got receipts.
Please show the receipts. I'm really curious on this.
Hold on. For a long time, I cheered for a Dallas team, and you got Dak Prescott in the background and everything. The TikTok you made. You were trying to talk about the Renegades, but you were talking about the Cowboys. But anyway, I got receipts. Hey, Ant, I'll tag you in the video, Ant. Okay.
I'm waiting for this. Now we all know that's a lie. We know that is a lie.
You all saw the TikTok I put out when he was like, I was trying to be a Rangers fan, but all of a sudden, because they made the playoffs and are doing really well, I'm a Dallas Stars fan.
I live in Dallas.
Hey,
I figured that I might as well be a star. I'm already a Frisco Fighter fan. I might as well. And see, Chris, look what you started. You got Allow Me to Buddy in Sports talking about breaking news. Ain't no breaking news. Hey,
he got a closet Cowboy fan.
He got three phases, okay?
Hey, you better watch your mouth, man. Ain't no way in hell. You know better than that.
He got three phases. He got Sneakyg, who's the Giants fan. Okay, he got Stefan, which is a Frisco Fighter fan, and then Steven is the Cowboy fan because he goes to
ain't no Cowboy fan. Okay, ain't no Steven, ain't no Jeffrey, ain't no Mark. I don't care what name anybody come up with. Ain't no way in hell. See, thank you, Awesome Sports. Yes, Prescott is trash. Yes, I will say that forever and ever and ever. Yeah. I want to, matter of fact, I want to bring up something now. So Chris and I, you notice I didn't call you Christopher, because I have respect. Chris and I, we have a bet. We have a, I don't want to say gentleman's bet because it's one of those painful ones. So let me get this straight. Right now they're sitting at I got 28 years. 28 years. Okay, 28 years. So when they lose this year, like, and then it's next year, right? 2024, then that's 29 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just want to confirm. And then, so then when they lose next year, right? When they lose next year, not if. When, when I'll say when they lose next year.
Yeah, if they lose, yeah.
That is that when you buy the Giants jersey?
You said 30 when it hits 30.
See, and that's what I want clarification on. That's what I want. So if they lose this year, that's 28, and then they lose next year.
It would be after the 2025 Super Bowl.
After the 2025 Super Bowl.
Yes.
That's
by
Dak
2025, I don't mean the 2025 season. I mean
the 2025 Super Bowl.
Yes.
Yeah, you're longer than Gabe's first sentence. Look, the bet is, hey, if the Cowboys get to 30, I buy Giants jersey. If they win before 30, you buy a Cowboys jersey. That's the bet. Okay, you ain't got to set this up for 12 minutes.
I just want to, because like and that's the thing. I go off of, and I've gotten a lot of TikToks on this, and that's why I want clarification. Mm-hmm. I go off of the 95 Dallas Cowboys. That's the last time, but y'all won the Super Bowl in 96 because that's the season. That was the last game of the season. So it was the 95-96 season. So the way I see it is kind of how Ant called it. Like if they don't win, if they're not in the 2025 Super Bowl, then that would be 30. That would be 30 years, right?
Can I say something?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, this is the issue that is so exciting for other NFC teams other than the Cowboys, that the Cowboys hadn't won in almost 30 years, but the Commanders and Philly have done this also. So is it just because you want us to be in your club? Because, the Giants at one point, it was 30 years before they were in between championships themselves. But you only count the current stuff, okay?
Well, that's most Cowboys count all five.
Hold on, Ant. Hold on. If y'all always say that our championships are so dusty and everything, well, won't you just go and then...
Because they are dusty.
So half of those 8 aren't dusty?
Oh, I mean, yeah, they're dusty, but the fact that I'll say that the 4, because the 4 world championships we have was merger. So yeah, I mean, for me to say no, they're not dusty. Okay. Matter of fact, here's a little NFL tidbit. The trophy itself was similar to the Lombardi trophy. The Stanley Cup. So it was a traveling trophy. The World Championship trophy was. So the last team that won it, which is the Green Bay Packers, they still have it to this day. So when in the Super Bowl era, when they start giving out Lombardis, right? Same concept, but instead of it being a travel trophy, each team would get their Lombardi trophy. So there's a little tidbit there.
So back to my point, okay? I get to mine a lot quicker than Gabe. Okay.
Oh no, it's
all I'm saying is everybody has done this in the East. Okay, everybody. So the Eagles has been 57 years before they won one. The Commanders did it 2 times, 40 and 30 years, and y'all did it 30 years. So what is the big deal that the Cowboys is going through the streak right now? What's the big deal? When everybody
to me, it's not a big deal. One, and if I were to make it a big deal, it'd be because every year y'all say y'all gonna win, and you fall short.
Sneaky, you said last year y'all going 17-0 win the Super Bowl, And then the year
I
before
say that every year. I say that the year before that. I say the year. I'm saying it this year. We're going 17-0. But if you ask me, okay, let's make a bet, I'm gonna be like, no, I ain't gonna bet you. I'm not gonna bet you because
I never made that bet either. I've never done that. I've never done that. Say,
no,
hey,
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Okay. But
because this is the NFL. And I know better. But at the same time, I'm not going to put a negative annotation on my team. I'm not going to put in the universe what games we're losing. No.
Well,
I hate to quote. I hate to quote
my point.
How am I proving my point?
You are cheering for your team every game, and you want them to win the Super Bowl at the end of the year. When Cowboy fans said, y'all say it every year, but you do too. You do too.
Look, Chris, you know damn well there's a huge difference. I'll be honest, I don't say anything about the Super Bowl. I don't say we're gonna win the Super Bowl. I say we're gonna go 17-0. But everywhere because I live in Dallas, we gonna win it next year. We gonna win. Like, really?
Sneaky.
And then I'm like, you want to put some money on that? And then they're like, are you sure you want to do that? Yeah, I'm sure.
Sneaky, you know me, right? I'm probably
I know you.
Most
I know, yes, I know you.
Realistic Cowboy fan you probably ever met in your life, right?
Dash. I got to give a shout out to Dash. Dash is Dash is he's built differently as well. Did you
make a bet last year that Zeke Elliott would have more rushing yards than Saquon Barkley?
Yeah, I lost and I paid it. But then I also made a bet that we sweep the Giants and I won that.
Oh, okay.
So what's your point?
Mine. Keep going. You're good.
Yeah. You want to bet again this year, Gabe?
I don't bet because I'm under the
age. I know, because you're not of age.
I'm under the age of 18.
So Gabriel, go sit in the corner. And when you're old enough, you come and make the bet.
Honestly, I could make a bet because I make that bank. But I just like to save my money, because we're one injury away from going to hell. So that's why I just prefer not to bet.
Actually, we do need depth in DBs. I'll say that. That's my 2 cents.
That's the other reason I'd like to get the Saquon deal done, though. Some depth would be really like Yannick Ngakoue or whatever his name is on the market. Right. He would be a nice pickup. All right, a third edge.
What we got to think about next year is getting a bunch of these guys re-signed.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, because don't we got McKinney? Ain't McKinney? Ain't this his contract year too?
Thomas McKinney,
George Jackson. I believe Azeez Ojulari coming up.
If Campbell goes off, putting it out there.
Man. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys. I gotta step out for a sec. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
It's Gabe's show anyway. Gabe, you can just talk all you want.
You know what, Chris? Christopher? What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about Michigan winning the national championship.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God.
You don't want to talk about that?
Oh, my God.
No, we'll pass on that.
That's something that me and Ant can agree on.
Yeah, no. And why are you a Michigan fan?
Because I'm a Michigan fan. So, all right, long story short, when I played in high school, our uniforms were literally the Michigan uniforms.
Right.
And all through high school, whenever Michigan's changed a little bit, ours changed a little bit. Our colors were the same. So in high school, I just started watching Michigan. How would you not root for a team that wears the same uniforms as you?
All right, that's valid. I'll appreciate that. But did you like a different team before then, or
no? So if I had to pick two teams, I'm picking one of the hometown teams who rarely wins, which is the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, and then there's my Michigan team.
Okay.
So, Gabe, do you want to know why I'm a Michigan fan living in Texas? Okay.
Unless it's actually valuable to my time.
So rude.
No problem.
I want to hear it, Chris.
Well, Ant, it was simple. Growing up, I was about 7 years old, and Michigan down here came on TV when they played Ohio State. Well, my uncle was stationed in Michigan, and when he came home for Thanksgiving that year, he brought all the kids T-shirts. Mine had the helmet of the University of Michigan. They came on TV that weekend, and they kicked Ohio State's ass, and that's been my team ever since. Since I was 7 years old.
I've always said, it's funny because I've always said,
real cool, Dad. I see you.
Even if Michigan has a bad year, as long as we beat Ohio State, it was
That's
all worth
All
it.
that matters. That's all that
All
matters. Just so y'all know, I drank a little too much water. So there we go. I had to go. And no, I'm not wearing Depends. Real cool, Dad. The Cowboys are already mathematically eliminated from the playoffs.
Well, that's really funny to you.
Oh, I love it. I
Stephen,
love it.
Stephen, that's really funny to you, isn't it?
It is hilarious.
Well, tell him to thank the Cowboys for him having the team anyway, because the Cowboys ran the Dallas Texans out of town. So thank you. You're welcome.
Chris, I'm trying to think of a bet that we could do because I feel very confident that the Giants are going to beat the Cowboys at home. I
Jesus,
feel
the
very
Yankees are an
confident.
embarrassment. Oh my God.
Say what?
Beard.
The Yankees are an embarrassment.
You know damn well we ain't betting no beard.
I'm
You
not.
ain't that confident.
I am not.
No. Chris, tell him why I can't bet the beard.
Mama Boss said, hell.
Thank you. Because originally, this 30-year bet we had was the beard.
Yeah.
I said, just so you know, Chris and I got a bet on the beard. You know what? You did what? He said, no, you didn't. You better change it. So matter of fact, Chris, I think I did it on this show. I think we did the amendment on this show.
This is how he came to me, Ant. Hey, Chris, we got to talk about that.
True story.
I was like, yeah, bro, what's going on? You know, hey, man, I'm excited about it. Man, Mama Boss.
No. Chris,
no. My dramatization. This is my dramatization.
No, I said I messed up. You got to throw that in there. I'm just saying. That's what I messed up.
I wasn't finished with my.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Okay. Mama Boss. Oh man, I messed up and. We can't do the bet, bro. We got to think of something else. And I was just like, all right, bro, ain't no big deal.
Yeah.
You know, hey, I'm married too. Unfortunately, I run my house. You don't. That's cool. Hey, each his own.
I am proud to say that I wear the pants in this household.
The problem is they're in her purse.
Well, she picks them out for me. You know.
No,
I'm like, okay.
I was Steve. I was teasing Sneak, man. I because when my wife found out about it, she said, "Hell no." But I was like, "Hell, I'd already made the bet, so you know, hey, I'm going through with it." You know, but when it was more.
I made that bet, my wife would look at me and go, "You're a dumbass."
Oh, and here we go, real quick. He said, "I don't run my house either." We'll continue this because I got to think of a good spot to. Oh, I know a good. You ever been 1845?
Have I been there?
Yeah.
No.
Matter of fact, I just left there. They got some good steaks.
Yeah, you know, it's a lot of steak. You know, we're gonna have to do this. Yeah, that
Real cool. That says better ask for forgiveness than permit. No, that don't work with me. My Mama Boss already knows. She's like, you know better.
Sneak. Let's make it official. Whoever lose by the person to steak dinner. What about that?
Wait, but where? You can't just put a blank tag out there.
No, I mean this year. I mean, I always bet the sweep. You know, that's what I bet the sweep last year. So I'm betting the sweep.
No. I'm saying where are we getting the steak? 1845?
You can get the steak wherever you want it.
So we'll have a steak dinner at 1845.
Is that where you want it?
That's where I want it.
But that's the bet. Wherever. So if Sneaky wins, He gets his steak from wherever he wants. If Chris wins, he gets his steak from wherever he wants.
I say we just do 1845 because they're not too expensive, but they're just enough to be like, damn it.
It's fine. Wherever you want to go to your restaurants where you're popular, where you're like Norm when you come in on Cheers.
No. That's Terry Sullivan's barbecue. Now you know that.
So wherever you want to go, man, it don't matter.
All right, 1845 it is. 1845.
But it's the sweet bet.
But I'm talking about the Giants home game. The Giants Dallas Cowboy game.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's what he's saying. If he's basically saying if the Giants win that game, then obviously the bet's off because they're not getting swept.
So, all right, last year, Gabe brought up the point that I lose the bet about Saquon and Zeke, and I said yes, and I also won the bet about us sweeping the Giants. So, whenever I bet Giants fans, since we play twice, let's bet the sweep. I mean, the odds are really on my side. We've been doing it every year for a long time. But anyway, I digress.
Last 2 years. Come on now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Danny, I see you, man. I see you.
We holding up your people in the backstage. They want to jump on so bad, bro.
Yeah, they do. They do. Hold on. Let me check I do need to is Kurt still back? I saw Kurt was back there. Was in the oh no, he's so I see Awesomeness Sports. I see you. Brandon, what's up? McNugget. Congratulations on your graduation. I'm gonna need your Cash App. I gotta send you a congratulatory gift on getting out of high school. Kurtz, I see you. Positive Philly, I see you as well. The
last thing, man. Last thing before I get out of it, because I gotta run, because I don't appreciate the dramatization about me talking about I don't want to say the outro. I've said the outro every time I've come on your damn show. Every time. You never ever.
I got look,
issue.
I'm glad. You're right. You're right. My bad. But I said it to poke the bear a little bit, and here you are. We get to converse.
Yeah, you drew me off sides. I was like, damn.
But the funny thing is, I've actually had a couple conversations with a couple people. I'm not going to say any names who choose not to come on because they don't want to say the outro because they're not Giant fans, and I'm not going to say what team they are a fan of. Some I will say there's a few, okay, but I'm lying. I will say the team. They're not all. There's a couple Cowboy fans, a couple Raider fans. Which don't make sense, make no sense. And one Houston Texan is like, no, I can't come on your show because I'll be damned if I see it. You're not even in our conference. What difference does it make? But anyway, the whole reason behind the outro is now to me, it's like a tradition, right? Everybody says it. And that kind of what brings everybody together, even though we're all in our own separate teams. But at the end of the day, we're all one big family, one. And two, it is to motivate those to have their own podcast. And if they were to have a motto, like I do, and if I were to come on the show, an original, actual motto, Chris, try to be slick on a Cowboy Huddle, then yes, I will actually say it as well.
That was directed just for our pleasure for you.
I know it was. I know.
Hey man, but you still come on there and you still say your Let's Go Giants. We don't care. I mean, I don't care.
I know. If he don't mute me before I say anything,
you can always put in the comments.
Right. But anyway, Chris, any final thoughts before?
Man, I got a boogie, man. Hey, man, first of all, man, nice talking to you. And Gabe, man, just joking around, man. I love your content all the time, bro. And Sneaky, man, I'm glad, man, you're back, man. You give me something to do. on a Thursday night. Okay, I really appreciate you having me
It's
on.
good to be back.
But hey, fellas, all I got to say, man,
Oh my God.
it's a few weeks away, and we're back in business in training camp. That's all I care about, man. Because think about it, we're all football fans, and we jump on this thing just to talk football, bro. And I enjoy talking football with y'all. Okay,
63 days till week 1. Yeah,
63 days. All right, Gay. I knew you had the stat. God, he's a straight A student. I love this kid. But seriously, I'm out, man. But I will comply completely. Okay. Dallas Cowboys for life. Let's go, Giants.
I
Go
appreciate
blue.
you, fam.
Go
Be
Blue.
good.
Hey, are you going to training camp this year?
What?
Are you going to training camp this year?
Not sure yet.
All right.
I'm still waiting for the public tickets to go out for the.
Yeah, me too. If they rob us again and don't give the general public,
they're not doing the open practice for that again this year.
wait. Yeah, they're not doing Fan Fest.
No,
God,
they're doing. They're doing it.
They're not doing it like. Yeah, they ruined that. They ruined such a great event. How do you do that?
No, you're right.
I actually got confirmation on that, and yeah, they're showing a movie. I don't even know what movie they're showing.
I mean,
Little
turned
Giants.
I said the same thing. I said the same thing.
What's the point? What's the point? I mean,
So, hold on.
seriously.
David Kwan, I hope I said your name right. So Daniel Jones is being underpaid for what this kid is going to do. Oh man, I love that. Daniel Jones is the most talented and greatest leader the Giants ever had. That's a stretch.
Okay, that's Eli Manning, but yeah.
And see, I would say Phil Simms.
Okay,
you know,
well, I'm too young to remember Phil Simms. I'm sorry.
Right.
Well, just to be different, I'll say Kerry Collins.
Nothing wrong with that. He took us there. Just couldn't finish it. Hold on. Can you guys stick around for a little bit? Let's bring on Positive Philly.
Oh, here we go.
What up? Hello?
What's up?
Yeah, we got
you, Mike.
You got me, Sneaky?
Yeah.
What up? How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. It's been a minute, Sneaky. I'm glad to see you on.
Yeah, man. It's been a good time. Damn, your voice got deeper. What the hell happened to you?
Just woke up.
I guess so. Did you wake up from a nap?
No, I was just chilling here with my eyes shut, listening to you. I wasn't asleep though.
Yeah,
okay. All right.
He was taking a nap.
But yeah.
Oh man. I think I might have messed up, but that's for me to worry about, not you guys. And I'll talk about that later. Oh man. Oh. Anyway, so real quick, Mike, I do want to ask you a question. If you heard, I know you heard about what Michael Parsons said.
What's that?
About Jalen Hurts and Daniel Jones. How they're basically the same quarterback.
Oh yeah, I probably heard it, but I don't listen to half the stuff he says. But
do you think he's wrong?
100%.
And
is that your bias coming out of you?
Dude, how are you going to say that when one quarterback? Okay, no, I'm not saying that
with the exception. Hold on, let's do it statistically. With the exception of the touchdowns. And again, we will say it till we're blue in the face. How many good receivers did Jalen Hurts have? And how many did Daniel have? So if you take out the touchdowns, practically every other statistic was almost identical.
Okay.
Yards, completion percentage, rushing yards. They were practically identical.
I'm not looking at stats, so
so then you're being biased.
I'll take
and there's nothing wrong with that.
I'll take your word for it, but regardless of the wide receivers, there's no bias.
Oh my God! Go back to sleep because you are dreaming, homie.
There's different.
He said, regardless of the wide receivers,
they have a different play style, and Hurts is much better.
Let me
by a
explain
mile.
to you. If you take AJ Brown, you can have Devontae Smith. If you take AJ Brown away from that team, Jalen Hurts is nothing.
Okay.
And I guarantee you, if you put AJ Brown with Daniel Jones, come on.
And let's not forget, AJ Brown had on a Giants shirt before he had on an Eagles jersey.
Say that again.
Kurtz even said we've seen Hurts without a superstar team. Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
so basically, what I had said was, before AJ Brown got drafted by the Tennessee Titans, I want to say it was a couple weeks before the draft, he was wearing a New York Football Giants T-shirt, and I have the picture to show if you'd like.
Shit, you got receipts.
But yeah, Hurts is way better than Daniel Jones, and he's going to finish his both.
Whoa, way better. I don't know. I don't even know about better, but way better.
They're not on the same level.
What's up, Nate? What's up? Apparently, you got somebody that agreeing with you. Hurts better, but Jones got a better arm. I mean, I don't know about the first half of that, but the better arm. Well, we'll find out this year.
What's his name? Edwin.
Can't wait for Christmas Day, Bruce. Cannot wait for Christmas Day.
Edwin, if you put, like I just told Positive Philly, if you put the touchdowns aside, and again, I'll have to give you the reason I'm saying that, because Jalen Hurts had 2 legit top 10, top 15 receivers on his team, where Daniel Jones was looking for a wide receiver 1 and basically worked with backups. So had you have given Daniel Jones a top tier receiver, I'm sure those numbers would have been a lot more closer when it comes to the touchdown.
I don't know. He's played in a lot more playoff games. Played in a Super Bowl. This time next year, he's going to be a Super Bowl champion. So,
And then here we go, Edwin. Here we go. Edwin kind of, Hurts' team was 10 times better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking fast.
So allow me to butt in. I'm assuming that this is the rushing yards between Hurts is on the left and Jones is on the right.
Right. Right. Hurts had 52 yards more rushing.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to say that makes him a lot better, then somebody missed kindergarten.
Like, okay.
Exactly.
Do y'all really think Daniel Jones is better than Jalen Hurts? I mean, come on. In all seriousness.
But see, that's where the problem is with a lot of you Eagles fans.
Like
nobody
you could. I think you could ask.
Thank you.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Nobody said that Daniel Jones was better than Jalen Hurts. All we've said is they're on the same level, and Eagles get bent.
You could ask a Cowboys fan. I'm sure they would disagree.
I bet you
it's so funny you say that, because here's a Cowboys fan right here, Tizzy, saying Jones got some legs on him. LOL, no cap.
Yeah, he can run. And then he falls 4 feet.
Y'all are also expecting Hurts to pick up.
Oh my God,
left
Mike,
off
move on.
when at the beginning of the season, half of y'all weren't even sure he'd be there at the end of the year. I mean,
yeah, weren't you guys were like trade for Russell Wilson?
I mean, Hurts is our guy now.
Well, now
because he went to a Super Bowl.
He's going to be Super Bowl MVP next season too.
Hey, guess what? You know who else went to a Super Bowl? Trent Dilfer.
Damn.
King Blue. Here we go. Did Micah say they are the same? That's exactly what we're talking about. And didn't Hurts, let's see, cough up the ball in the Super Bowl, causing the Eagles? That's true. That's true. And to be fair, that was a pick six. I don't know what the hell them refs were smoking. That was a pick six. That was a pick six. That was a BS call.
Well, it's because they blew the play dead, which is a bunch of crap.
Oh, that was a BS call if I ever see one. Hey, Positive Philly, let me hear your final thoughts, man.
I don't know that I have money. You know, it's crazy. We're in July. We got a few more weeks until training camp starts. Like, you know, summer is flying by, which I mean, you know, I'm ready for football season, but at the same time, I want to enjoy summer. So, you know.
Right. Well, Mike, to be honest, man, it's good to see you. Thanks for coming on.
You know,
I
good to see
appreciate
you. Good to see you doing your thing again.
Yeah, and I'm glad. Thank you for reaching out last week. And you know, I think that's what I'm probably going to do yearly. June is a crazy month. You know, Father's Day, wedding anniversary, my kid's birthday. There's a lot going on. And I think I'll probably just kick it off after 4th of July. Kind of like how I've been doing. So, and it was a good break too. But let me hear one time, Mike.
I'm trying to get back into swing things with like YouTube, like getting like guests on for shows and everything. And you know, I still do a lot on TikTok, but haven't really been doing much on TikTok. But yeah, Sneaky. Like I said, good to see you back on, and Ant and Gabe, good to talk to you as well. And go Birds, and let's go Giants out.
Appreciate you, man. I can't wait for the season to start. Okay, here we go. I know everybody's waiting. I got to bring on Kurtz real quick, and then I'm gonna try and get everybody on here too. What's up, Kurtz?
How are we doing?
Oh, but
we are doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. It's fun to see these little lists though, like on TikTok. It gives me like an expansion of like the football knowledge people know about today, and it kind of a little bit because I feel like some of them just do it just for like views and stuff like that. Like they make like, excuse my language, but bullshit lists to get like views and stuff and to trigger people. Like the other day, like they had Geno Smith over Dak, and I asked why, and he like the dude just like he went on and on, like he just was going in circles. Like you would think Dak Prescott is blowing up like cities, killing people the way they treat this guy. Like he's a good guy. Like he won Man of the Year. Like he's not doing anything like bad outside the NFL. Like, but people would just want to like they want his head on a stick or something. Like I don't know like entirely what they want, but this Dak hate is going like insane compared to like the hate Josh Allen gets for the interceptions. Two completely different things.
So let me get this straight. You don't like it when people talk about your quarterback, right?
No, not like that, Sneaky. But
and you don't know. I'm just trying to get the summary.
Trust me, I have my issues with Dak. He's not a perfect quarterback by any
means. I didn't say he was. I didn't say he was. However, but you know, you do dislike how people, you know, approach your quarterback, right? Welcome to our world.
It's different though. Like Daniel
it's the same thing. It's the same thing. If someone said to me they would take Geno Smith over Daniel Jones, I'd be just like you. What kind of crack are you smoking?
Yeah, but Dak belongs on the list. Like he's not he's good, Sneaky, but people just because he has a Dallas Cowboys uniform, they just want to like his expectations are so high where it's like it's very hard to exceed.
Okay. Oh, okay. I see where you're coming, but hear me out though. Yeah. The reason why there's a stigma on Dak is because and I'm throwing a Hail Mary, right? I could be wrong, I could be right. I don't know, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
This is all just for conversation, okay? The reason why there's such a negative stigma on Dak is the fact that he performs great through the regular season, okay? They get the 10 wins, they get the 11, the 12, the whatever kind of wins. But the wins doesn't translate from the regular season to the playoffs.
Yeah.
He's either 0-1 or 1-1. And I think, you know, to be honest, that's kind of why Dak is getting a lot of hate, because he takes him to the playoffs and he's not successful. Now let's flip it. Let's flip the coin and let's go Daniel Jones now. Okay.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones had, you know, and I'm not making an excuse. I'm just telling you the situation with Daniel Jones. He's had multiple coaches. He's had more than one GM. And now he's getting some kind of success, right? Now, I guarantee you, if the shoe was on the other foot, meaning if Jones were to make it to the playoffs and is not successful, or I'll just say have similar stats as Dak does, he is going to get the same ridicule and downgradable conversation, if you will, or be talked down upon as Dak does. Until Dak, at least at minimum, makes it to the conference game, at minimum, and I should even say make it to the Super Bowl at minimum. There's gonna be that continuing conversation how Dak. Hey McNugget, my bad. There's gonna be that constant conversation of how Dak is that coulda, shoulda, or the but. You're gonna hear that a lot. The but. Yeah, Dak was good in the regular season, but not good in the playoffs.
You can make that argument for a lot of QBs, but they don't get the hate that he does. Like Josh Allen, since 2021, he leads the league in interceptions. It's a factual statement. You can go look it up in stats, but no one wants to talk about that. All they want
because he's taking that team to the conference championship.
But he lost.
It doesn't matter. I'm just telling you.
That's what you guys say about lost. So
I'm just giving you the perception, and I could be wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. But that's the one thing that people could say that the Buffalo Bills could say to Josh Allen that the Cowboys can't say about Dak. Hey, yeah, Dak sucks, but at least Josh Allen took us to the conference championship. Am I wrong?
No.
I mean, they can say that, but Josh Allen's had really talented teams, and he's lost in the playoffs. I don't know his actual playoff record, but I think it's 3-3. I could be wrong though. But it's something like that. It's very close. Like, same with Lamar. Lamar has like a 1-3 record, but no one wants to talk about that. And if you go look at the comments of the Instagram when he got his contract, like to the fat contract, compared to Dak's, two different stories. Like, everyone's congratulating him, but like, what are you congratulating about? Like, he's never thrown for 4,000 yards. Yes, he got the MVP, but he hasn't really done anything, and he's missed the playoffs like Dak, and he's lost in the playoffs like Dak. But
and you know what? And you're right. And the only thing separating Lamar than Dak is that MVP trophy.
Yeah, I mean, I can't argue.
They haven't been in the conference championship.
Yeah,
and
everyone's celebrating. It's like, dude, you guys gotta like keep the same energy you guys do with other QBs. Like,
and also too, the thing about Lamar Jackson, it's the eye test. It's the fact that people can see what he does on the field, the spins, the jumps, the throws, all these other things. And let's be honest, Prescott doesn't do that. Okay, he doesn't do the spins, the jumps. He does the throws.
Yeah,
but I don't know. And again, there's things that separate each quarterback. And again, that MVP, that conference game appearance, it speaks volumes.
And dipped.
Yeah, well, I think he his signal went out or something.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I think it's just luck too. Like Joe Burrow too. Like Joe Burrow, stat wise in the playoffs, he's not that good. Like he kind of got carried to the playoffs if you really look at it. If you look at it, Joe Burrow. No, Sneaky. I'm being for real. Like, go look at his stats in the playoffs. They're not that good. Like,
Okay, look. Okay, hold on. Joe Burrow.
Did you just say Joe Burrow's bad?
No, I didn't say he's bad.
Well, no, he said he was carried in the. Now let's look at. Hold on. The thing I'll say about Joe Burrow is this: he's played in a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean,
that's all that matters. That's it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying people overrate that. Like, he got like 5 TDs each playoff. I'm like, no, that's not true. He went 0-1. I think 0-1 versus the Titans, and everyone's talking about this dude like, oh, he's clutch this time and another. He's not that clutch.
So another thing too that you also got to remember about Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow had I don't want to say weak, but a weak offensive line.
Yeah,
and he still beat at the time the top seed in the AFC.
Oh yeah. Credit. I'm a Joe Burrow fan, but I just don't like when people overrate him. That was also going back to when you said he got his team to the Super Bowl. I think we're talking about, or the conference championship.
Yeah.
But some quarterbacks are just lucky to get carried. It happens. Some QBs are just carried. Like, it's part of the game. It happens. But other QBs, they do the carrying. But I mean, at the end of the day, I think we should hold all QBs to certain, not certain standards. I don't think that's fair, in reality. But I mean,
okay. The only standard that I believe everybody holds QBs in is winning.
Oh yeah,
And
100%.
that's the bottom line. They got to not only win in the regular season, you got to produce in the postseason. And right now, Mahomes is the guy.
Oh yeah, 100%. He's probably like the best quarterback in the league right now. Oh, he is the best
As of right now, yeah. I mean, what, 3 Super Bowl appearances, 2 big Super Bowl rings,
and MVP.
and an MVP, and a regular season. No,
No.
and 2 Super Bowl MVPs, and yeah.
Plus
Let me chime-
the Pro
Let
Bowl.
me chime in.
Yeah, go ahead, man. What's up?
I think MVP is the biggest crapshoot in
Oh, yeah.
every
It's
major-
subjective. I agree.
every
It's all
sport.
QBs
Yeah.
now.
Because the MVP should be declared at the end of the season. I'm talking after the Super Bowl, after the World Series, after the NBA championships, because I'm just so tired of. Again, it's almost like a participation trophy. Well, let's talk about the best player in the league and give him the MVP. But he didn't make the playoffs. But he didn't go to the World Series. Like, isn't the ultimate goal to win a championship? And if you're not doing that with your team, then are you really the MVP? And I've
Kind of like
always said-
Joker in the.
I've always
the
said
Nuggets.
too. If
He
your
does go-
team is crap, and you're the best player on that crap team, it bolsters you, and you could be the worst player within the league as far as when it comes to your team. I don't know, like, I probably made that like confusing as hell. But what I'm saying is, if you're crap, but you're the best crap on your team, people are going to talk about you like you're the man.
But isn't that what the Super Bowl MVP is for? Not because the MVP it's different. I don't know if you're getting confused in that, but what I'm hearing from you is like you're saying like if the 2 teams in the championship, one of the teams should get the MVP. Is that what you're saying or no? I'm a little bit confused.
Kinda.
But yeah, I do agree. MVP doesn't hold the standard it did like probably 15 years ago. It's just QBs now. It's not really fair to like wide receivers and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So that's why
I agree.
like you're probably gonna bet a QB to win the MVP because I don't even. When's the last time a defensive player won MVP?
Lawrence Taylor was the last.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
it's
it's a long
usually
time.
offense or QB based.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's
full of
crazy.
crap. Okay,
What
wait.
happened?
I got to pause real quick. So I'm on TikTok live right now,
Uh-huh.
and this guy got me pretty good.
What do you say?
It said, so it says the name is Notification, okay,
Oh,
and it says warning: permanent ban will ensue if live doesn't end in 5 minutes. I'm like, what? And of course, I don't know if you heard the BS I got with Facebook. So of course I'm believing it, and I'm like,
So,
man. All right, and now I got a laughing emoji. You got me. I'm not gonna lie. You got me.
Sneaky.
Yeah, you got me.
Well, there is a thing on TikTok where if I don't know if you get suspended or anything, but if you go live for too long, they cut it off, so you have to restart. So
Oh, yeah.
if you watch a lot
Well,
of those live,
yeah, that's what
tell you.
Instagram just did to my live too.
yeah, they'll
Sneaky,
jump
let's-
off. They'll be like,
I got a
listen, I'll be
question.
right. Got to start a new one.
Oh, go ahead, Dan. Go ahead. I got a question for you. So you
What's
know,
up?
like how Kendrick person said, like if Jokic wins the MVP, like it's gonna be racist towards like the black community.
Yeah.
Because
Go
I
ahead.
knew why Jokic didn't win. In my personal, like he should have won, but they just picked Joel Embiid to avoid that backlash. Because like Kendrick Person's the clown though. Like he's not reliable, but he does carry a little bit of weight. I just wanted your perspective on that.
It's
Okay,
the
to be
same-
honest, I'm gonna say this. I think Perkins was way off. I don't. You know what? For him to say what he said and not have evidence to back it up,
Yeah.
doesn't carry any weight whatsoever. And I think to promote such allegations, such as racism on a game or an organization like the NBA, who, I mean, come on, let's be honest. For diversity, it's not just players in the United States. They're all over the place, right? All over the world.
Mhm.
And I think for Perkins to say that, I'm going to say this, and I'd even say it to his face, I just believe he was a little out of line. Because in order to make those kind of accusations, you better have some serious evidence to back that up. That's no different. That's no different than my workplace where I'm at right now, where I go Monday through Friday, and someone got Employee of the Month, and they were Asian because it was that time, you know, it was that turn for an Asian person to get. That's just so outlandish. And I'm honestly, I was taken back.
Yeah,
by those comments.
Shout out to JJ Redick for putting him in his place. So,
Yeah, I agree.
I agree with him, but yeah.
No, I agree with JJ Redick putting him in his place.
Congratulations though, man. But you got 16 more before we can talk though. Before you can sit at the big boy table, you're in the back. You got your ring. I'm happy for you, but you gotta win a few more before you get to that big boy table. You know.
What are you talking about? Now, I think I will say this. I like how Perkins, how he's very analytical when it comes to the game. I've learned a lot from him. But this one time, he was way off. He missed the mark on this one.
I'm surprised they didn't fire him when they were doing all those layoffs.
There's a lot of people I'm surprised they get fired or let go. And you know why they let them all go? They let them all go so they could pay Stephen A. Smith that $40 million contract he got.
That's crazy though.
Did you see what Stephen A. said?
What did he say?
Somebody had wrote to him, I don't know if it was on TikTok or whatever. They said if anybody should have been fired, the first person should have been fired was Stephen A. Smith. So Stephen A. responded, "You can kiss my ass twice."
See, I'd have been petty. I'm like, you can kiss my $40 million ass twice. Hey, Kurtz, it's always good to see you, man. Give me your final thoughts.
Not much. Lakers got a bunch of new pieces. I'm happy. Let's go Giants up.
I appreciate you, brother. Be good and be safe. Gabe, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, you're kind of quiet. I was shocked.
Sneaky, I got to get going because I got to be up at 4.
Okay. All right, brother. Well, good to see you as always. Thanks for coming on.
Appreciate it.
And
yeah. See you, buddy. I'll talk to you guys soon. Let's go Giants. Ow. Love you, brother.
Love you, brother. Be good, man. Be safe out there. All right. What's going on, guys?
What up? What up?
Yeah. Awesome Sports. How you doing? Haven't seen you in a minute. Raymond, I see you.
Yo, what up, dude?
What up, Gabe?
Actually, let's just go ahead and bring everybody in for the last few minutes.
All right.
And there we go. Raymond, are you at work?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh, grinding.
Hey, and I could tell that you are all the way on the West Coast because there's still light out. And look at you too, McNugget. There's still light out where you're at.
Must be nice. Must be nice.
No, it ain't.
I got dark where I'm at. So real quick, before we get started, Raymond, you had mentioned something about Derek Carr. Your comment was same thing with Carr when he was with the Raiders.
So,
what were we talking about, and kind of put it into context?
So you guys were talking about how with some quarterbacks, they're really good in a system, but because of coaching and GMs and not having the right people around them was hurting them.
Mm-hmm.
And I agreed with Derek Carr. We had the right pieces. The problem was that we kept having coaching changes.
Right.
And it's kind of hard for a quarterback to be able to settle in on a game plan or scheme when he has a new coach like every other month.
Right. No, I get that. Same thing with Jones. Same exact thing with. Now let me ask you this, and I want to get your 2 cents on this. Knowing what you know about Gruden, okay, and I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I just want you. Now, knowing what you know about the backlash Gruden got from the emails and all that, but let's keep in mind those emails was like 10 years ago. Okay, they weren't. It wasn't like he said a few minutes ago. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: what were your thoughts, and how do you think that whole situation was handled?
How it came out to be from what was being told was that it was brought up because of Dean Snyder.
Right.
He was told that he had to sell the team. He was being told that he had to do a name change. he was being told about all these allegations, and I feel like if he was being attacked, so he wanted to throw out a few people himself. I felt like if John Gruden got thrown out there because of the emails.
Yeah, so you're saying that Snyder threw John Gruden under the bus. I just want to make just
pretty
clarify.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
Okay. Yeah, that was just a crazy situation. You know. Now with the change, now you got Jimmy G. You got McDaniels.
That's actually question. That's questionable because he's not even at minicamp. He's healing up a foot surgery that he just had.
So who's your quarterback right now?
We don't even know. That's our issue right now. We don't even know who our QB1 is.
Oh my God. I feel Raider Nation, y'all got my heart and my sympathy right now. I hope.
And yet there's still rumors that they're looking at getting another San Francisco 49er QB who is also injury prone.
Trey Lance.
Yes.
How the hell that's gonna happen?
I have no fucking clue. Like literally, we don't. To me, I don't think our O-line is completely there. They could protect the QB for a good amount of time, but the QB has to be able to get the ball off.
So I hate to cut you off real quick, Raider Mode. So I'm looking at this. So it's I'm saying your name wrong. I want to say it's Ceasefire. Okay. Yeah. I don't have my glasses. Anyway, he says, I just popped in. I thought you were talking about the San Fran because they don't have a quarterback. They don't either. That's probably why you're not going to get Trey Lance.
But they do have a really good young quarterback. Yes, I understand. He got hurt himself.
Purdy?
Yeah.
Purdy's still under. Well, I don't know.
They're not giving away.
He's still under contract with San Francisco.
I don't think they'll give up Purdy though.
No, I don't think so either.
I mean, they'll probably most likely give you guys Lance more than anything else.
Yeah, they'll give us Lance.
Cam Newton is still Cam Newton is still out there. Just saying, bro.
Hey. He could go stay with AB. He could go stay with AB.
And it's funny because like Cam was on his show and he was talking about, what will position best suit me. I'm like, no, bro. Who wants you? That should be the question. Yeah. That should be the question. I mean, I appreciate his confidence, but sometimes, damn, you gotta.
He's not. He doesn't. He has to eat humble pie.
Well, I think he's he definitely got a big old server when he got cut from the Patriots. Raider Mod, I hate to do this to you. Give me one of your quick thoughts real quick.
It's going to be an interesting season for us this year. Hopefully we could find a good backup quarterback for Jimmy G. If anything, just find a good backup quarterback.
Thank you for Waller, by the way.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Can y'all please send them back?
No
refund. Please. Sorry, buddy.
No. You guys already used that draft pick. I'll tell you what. Let me hear one time, man.
Let's go Giants. Ow.
Hey, fam, be safe out there.
Who did they even draft with that draft pick?
I don't even know.
Hey, Sneaky.
Yo.
I'm getting that Waller. I'm getting that jersey now.
Are you okay? All right. And we are getting at that time.
I'm scarred from getting Kenny Galladay's jersey when he first signed.
I have one too, so don't worry.
What, a Kenny Galladay? You guys have one?
Yes. I bought it as soon as he got signed.
Gotcha. Yep. No, I don't. Yeah, you know what? It is. Look, and for me,
we had to learn the lesson eventually, you know.
Oh, trust me, I know.
But don't they have like some kind of jersey insurance where you
not
can,
after 2 years,
not after right? I wish they had it like that. You know, I'll put it right away.
Brandon, real quick, man. Give me some of your final thoughts. What's on your mind right now?
Me?
Yeah, what you got? What's on your mind?
I'm just I'm recovering from this. I was sick for the past week, and I'm just recovering right now.
There's something floating around. You had a good Fourth?
Yeah, I went to Payson to see the fireworks.
Okay, all right. Hey, I'll tell you what. When you get that jersey, man, send me a picture.
I will.
All right, man. Hey, let me hear one time.
Yeah, you luck.
Let's go, Giants. Out.
I appreciate you, fam. Awesome Sports.
Yo.
Give me some of your final thoughts. What you got?
Well, I'm excited during this season. Oh my God, I'm really excited. It's going to be awesome, baby.
Who's your quarterback?
Sam Howell.
Okay, I just want to hear it. Hey, I just want to hear it. Gabe, I don't know. We'll see.
They gotta believe. They gotta believe.
You know what? You know what?
They gotta believe. Hey, Awesome Sports, thank you so much for coming on. Let me hear one time.
All right, let's go Giants. Now,
appreciate you.
Yeah. Could you imagine if Sam Howell just crapped the bed and Jake Fromm comes jogging out there?
Oh my God!
And you know Carson Wentz is not signed at all.
No, Jake Fromm is their backup.
Game.
He's the
Eagles. He said that
the Eagles. Oh my God.
And for the record, he's a Cowboys fan. But hey, that was cold. I like that.
That's what we gotta do to Mike next time he comes on.
Right? So Danny.
What up, dog?
Man, it's been a minute. It is so good to
see everybody again.
Yeah, McNugget.
Hey, Danny, you going to Fan Fest to watch a movie?
I'm not watching movies. Hell no. I'd rather stay home.
You can.
I don't know why they do. I don't know why they put it like that.
Dude, with streaming services these days, I can watch whatever movie I want from my couch.
I don't know if I'm going to any practices because it's gonna be hot as hell.
Oh.
So okay, I'm glad you brought that up. Now I already told Gabe already knows about this. So I am somewhat of an ambassador of the Frisco Fighters. Okay. And right now, they're on a bye week, and then next week is the last regular season game, and then we have playoffs. Now, the training camp is when July 25th to August 5th.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh yeah. So the championship game is August 5th, and it's in Vegas.
Oh,
so there we have it. Now I am a season ticket holder this year. I did have to downgrade my tickets because I'm not gonna lie. That PSL, I got that invoice. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you get that invoice, it's rough, right? It's rough.
You hit me up with them VIP tickets to train camp.
I got the invoice, and I had to make a phone call. And I'm gonna tell you right now, they normally don't, downgrade the tickets.
You can downgrade them, right? Once you buy them like that.
Yeah, it's hard. It is. I mean, I had to go through some hoops to get them downgraded. I'll just say that.
Damn.
But I am a season ticket holder this year, and I will be flying out there, and I'll let you guys know what games that I'll be out there. Yes, we can agree. I did enjoy watching the Eagles lose and the Chiefs win. Now, I got to get going because we're running low. Danny, let me hear one time, man.
I'm just looking forward to that Waller and Bellinger combination. Just saying. Let's go, Giants. Good to see everybody. Ow, peace.
Yeah, good. Gabe, let me hear one time, man.
Let's go, Giants. Ow.
Have a good night, brother. McNugget, how you doing?
Good.
Text me your Cash App.
I don't have one.
Venmo?
I don't have any of it.
It don't take long to get one. Okay. When you do, text it to me. All right.
Okay.
Did you see that Super Bowl ring?
Yeah. Oh my.
Massive.
The inside of it too.
Man. Anyway, you have a good night. Let me hear one time.
Let's go, Giants. Ow.
Appreciate you. Everybody, this has been a great night, great show, great conversation. I want to thank everybody that was on Instagram, I was watching, TikTok. You're still here. I appreciate you. Sooner or later, TikTok, join the live. We're getting that close, guys. We are getting that close to the football season. Training camp's going to be starting, preseason, then Labor Day, and then we about to do the damn thing. I hope you all had a good 4th. And hey, how about we do this again next Tuesday? Let's go Giants. Ow!
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneakyg.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.
Let's go Giants.